Hello, everyone. Wichita State coach Greg Marshall made news earlier this week when he told a Kansas City sports writer that he'd love to play KU, but wouldn't go to Allen Fieldhouse just for a check. He wanted the Jayhawks also to come to Wichita. Now it's turned into a he said story. Marshall said he proposed a home series with Bill Self, but Self said he's never heard from Marshall. Today, though, the Shocker coach said he did talk to Self about it and is disappointed that this entire story's gotten blown out of proportion.
I had no idea the whole article was about scheduling KU, and that's really not something that is that big a deal to me. I mean, if we play, we play. If we don't, we don't. Bill and I have spoken about it. We spoke about it when he was in Wichita for one of those basketball hoopalooza things. We were on the stage about a year and a half ago, I guess, with Coach Weber, and I pointed to Intrust Bank Arena and said we should play there and we should play at your place and once in Kansas City. So it wasn't a phone call, it was a direct conversation. But, you know, it doesn't matter. It's not going to happen. Doesn't seem like it's going to happen, so it doesn't matter. And we should be talking about our team and not scheduling them.
While Bill Self may not be open to playing Wichita State, Bruce Weber isn't ruling out the possibility. The Wildcats head coach said today at Intrust Bank Arena that he'd be willing to schedule a game with the Shockers when it's the right time and there's an opening.
It's got to fit our schedule. You know, we already have a pretty tough schedule as it is, non-conference with a lot of new players. And, you know, if it works out, it's fine. It's good for basketball. But, again, it's got to probably work for them. It's got to work for us. And you know, in the future, it might be something that could happen.
Definitely something Shocker fans would like to see happen, but we'll have to wait and see. Kansas State, though, in Wichita taking on Gonzaga tomorrow afternoon. Tip-off for that game at Intrust Bank Arena is at 2:30. Bill Self not concerned about future scheduling. He's been busy getting his team ready for Georgetown. It's been 29 days since the Jayhawks have played a game at Allen Fieldhouse. As for the Hoyas, this is their first trip ever to the Phog. Each team owns one win against the other, having only played each other twice. So tomorrow promises to be a difficult test for the 7-3 Jayhawks.
We had a great game there with them 2 years ago. That was basically came down to one or two possessions. So, and they've added some nice pieces, especially Josh. That's you know, he's certainly a load and has given us fits in the past when he was at UCLA. So it should be a big time college basketball game.
One former Jayhawk getting his official welcome to the NBA lesson tonight in Miami. LeBron James throwing down the poster dunk over Kings rookie Ben McLemore. Wow, not much you can do about that. McLemore did go on to score 20 points in Sacramento's loss to they need a little humility there. Well, on the football field in Kansas City, the Chiefs face the Indianapolis Colts on Sunday. This game has huge AFC playoff implications as both teams have an outside shot at a first-round bye. When asked about the matchup with the Colts, head coach Andy Reid seemingly more interested in talking about the weather.
Great football weather. It'll be a little bit cold and two good football teams playing each other. And again, our guys had a good week of practice and prepared themselves right, and they'll be ready to go.
Good game.
All right, that's coming up. Also, even animals looking forward to Christmas apparently, but we'll show you some of their presents.